Jazz is a form of expression, it's a form of freedom. It's the ability to make music with little to no limits. It's the ability to improvise, to spontaneously compose, to dance around, to play in a sandbox, to have a free flight in midair where you can do whatever you want to do. You can go anywhere you want to go. For me, that is jazz.
First gig was a Zinc Bar gig, I think. I remember hearing in Misha and in Danton, like, a place that I love to be. And that's it is selfish, but it's a place where it's like, man, you can do whatever you want. And these cats are like gonna catch it, or they're gonna hear it, or you're gonna, somehow you guys are gonna lock into something, or something in your music paradigm is gonna say, oh. But it was cool to be that musically free, to have that kind of feeling. We could play, we could go wherever. And in those early days, I think we even put limits on it, because I think we were kind of not sure. We may have been a little afraid, like how far we could actually push this music. But over the years, it was just like, well, let's push it. Now we're just to a point where it's like it could go to Mars. We have no idea. But we're not afraid to go there because we know it'll come back.
I have like a pretty deep connection to rock and a pretty deep connection to funk and rap and hip hop and metal, all kinds of music. And so when we're playing and I hear Misha do something, I might hear like what would be kind of the equivalent of a metal bass line or something that wouldn't normally be in a jazz context. But if I start doing something like that, Misha hears that and then he reacts and then he plays something that's kind of more from an idiom that's not like traditional jazz, you know, as opposed to like bebop.
We're going on this together. And all the guys who play with me, they don't accompany me. It's like, we're off to the races, right? Getting onto the stage and seeing Rudy there and seeing Danton there, it gives me the ability to not have to think. Because it doesn't matter what I'm going to play, they're going to know it. And the best part about it, besides knowing what I'm going to play, they're going to push me and they're going to take it somewhere else. All right, so check this out. I remember even when we had that rehearsal before we did the 3-day run, Rudy said, can we just not really rehearse much? And can we not maybe play the same songs 3 nights in a row? Because that's the whole point of how we play. That's it. You got it, right? Mm-hmm. That's easy. I love the way I mean, I had a vision of how you would play this song, but I don't. What you just did is unbelievable.
do that other way. I don't know how I'm gonna play it. What was your vision?
I kind of had this, like brushes, believe it or not,
Yeah.
and like 4 on the floor, like. Like this vibe, you know?
I think I'm gonna feel that anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it. One of the things that I wanted to do with the trio for this run was not focus so much on my original compositions, but to dive back into the traditional jazz, into standards, and to play them the way I play them now, which is completely not traditional. And even, you know, if you listen to some of the things that we've done, you'll hear a standard and we'll play for 20 minutes, but we travel the world inside of that song.
Think back in the time of a phonograph record, you had to sit at home and turn the wheel, turn the thing to get it to go, and then listen to music and be amazed at what you were hearing. Now, as people plop in their earbuds and they hop on the subway and there's total distractions, people go out to a show because they want to relax, they want to have a drink, they want to listen to some music, to be transported to, like, you know, maybe you can end up on Venus or something. That would be like the best result, you know.
Come together as this trio, this setting. Okay, this is jazz. We remember the history of this. We remember who we're drawing from. We remember where this music came from. You know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, this is not metal. It's not funk. It's jazz. But you're gonna hear all of that stuff in it. So you may hear anything in it. But this is jazz. As long as there are people and there's humanity and there's living and there's breathing and there's joy and pain and ups and downs, there's going to be jazz.
There's a thing that happens when people are really playing together and they're listening to each other and it's heavy. That's not something that happens very often, you know?